Hey, what's up guys, it's Carson, and today I am making my 2.5 years on testosterone video. I am 2.5 years on testosterone yesterday. So I didn't even know if I was going to make a 2.5 years video update because I wasn't really sure if there was going to be a lot of changes from 2 years to 2.5 years. But I've actually had a decent amount of changes that I want to talk about. I don't want to sound super negative, but I will say at this point, like most of the positive changes from testosterone have already occurred. I've pretty much got everything that I wanted, and now most of the changes are like, not as awesome. But if you've watched any testosterone update videos, that's something that a lot of people talk about. You're playing the hormone lottery. You might get changes that you don't want. You might not get the changes that you do want. So yeah, basically I've kind of gotten to the point where like I've had all the changes that I want, and now all the changes that I'm getting are kind of like not as awesome. They're not terrible, but I don't want to sound super negative, but that's just kind of how it is. So we'll start from like head to toe. So first I'm going to talk about my hairline. Wearing a hat because I've actually been cutting my own hair. It's saving me a ton of money. It's about $40 to get my hair cut, and I don't think I did a very good job this time. The first time I cut it, it was awful, and I ended up I just shaved everything off, and I do not look great bald, but, you know, it was an experience. I've never shaved my head, and it grew back out, and then I've been actually bleaching it too, which most of it's out. I just have, like, a little bit left, but I actually think I did pretty good with the bleach this time, and, yeah, I've gotten, like, okay at cutting my own hair, but, like, I just went a little too fast, and I don't think I did, like, a super wonderful job, so... But now that my hair is like super short, so last time I actually did go get it cut from like a salon, I asked for like this cut that I think is called like fringe or something, where it is just pretty much like super squared and straight across. And this is kind of more like what I ended up with, and that is because I apparently am kind of widow peaking, which... I'm not really worried about going bald. It doesn't run in my family. My dad still has all of his hair, and my brother has his hair, and my grandpa's really had their hair. But my hairline is just not as low as it used to be, and I don't love it because I do think it makes me look like a little bit older. It's not bad, and it's also hard to get some of the styles that I want. So like typically, I guess I've been just kind of wearing it like a faux hawk, which I don't think I look bad with, but... Yeah, the hairstyle I was wanting, I mean, I probably could pull it off, but I would have to, like, grow this out, and it honestly probably wouldn't look the way it's supposed to. So, yeah, my hairline definitely gone back a little bit. It's not terrible. I don't think it'll really get any worse, but it's just something I definitely have noticed now that I have really short hair. And then second would be my skin texture. So the lady, though, that did used to cut my hair, and she didn't mean this in a negative way or anything, but she did tell me, like 2 years ago, the reason I can tell you're not cis is because your skin is too nice. Like, men have bad skin. And I didn't fully know what she meant by that, but, like, now I know what she means by that. So... like, I do wear makeup. I've always worn makeup. I kind of wish that I was, like, confident enough to not wear makeup. I think there's nothing wrong with men that wear makeup. But I wear it because I just, like, want to even out my skin tone. I have a lot of redness in my skin, which I really hate, and I've been trying to, like, kill that. And I just to generally make myself look a little bit better. But... lately, I'm having to find, like, new makeups that work for me because everything I've used before just doesn't look good on me anymore. I pretty much can't use any liquids. Like, liquids just cake immediately. I've pretty much had to go to, like, completely powder foundations. And they get, like, not good looking in the beard area. Like, they stick really weird, which that kind of makes sense to me. But it's not sticking to my skin very well anymore. My skin is it's, like, rough looking. It doesn't matter how much lotion I put on. It's very, like, rough. Also, my pores are, like, larger. I don't really have, like, facial acne. I kind of already went through that stage, like, early on in testosterone. I never got it bad, but I did go through, like, a little bit of facial breakouts. Like, I don't really get, like, acne, but I definitely do have blackheads now, which I never had blackheads before testosterone. And, like, my pores are just generally, like, larger looking. Like, sometimes you can just, like, look at a guy and you can see their pores, and you don't see that on women as much. And now I'm kind of getting that look, which fortunately not that many people are, like, up in your face, but I don't love it. I mean, it is what it is. It's masculine, but yeah, I don't know. Like, I mean, I'm up in my face a lot. Like, so anytime I'm in the bathroom, I just, like, or putting on makeup or whatever, I just, like, I see it and I don't love it, and it kind of bothers me. And I know there's like things like makeups and like, I don't know, creams and lotions and things that say like minimize pores. I really don't think any of those things work. I think I'm just gonna have to like kind of deal with it, but it's definitely something I've noticed. So yeah. My facial hair, I'm like, I really like it. I think it looks pretty good on me, although like, I don't know, some days I'm like, wow, this looks great, and then other days I think my facial hair looks so bad, like, but my cheek hair, which, let's see if I can get like a little closer. I can like hear the autofocus. It's coming in, but it's like, it's so thin, and like, it does come up to here, so like, I do feel like I need to clean shave at least my cheeks, because I don't think it looks great, but I do think that this area looks pretty good. Sometimes I'll let it get kind of long. I'm still kind of deciding like what I like, but yeah, that I would say I have definitely more facial hair, and I think it looks pretty good for the most part. Okay, another negative change. So I'm definitely getting some back and shoulder hair, and it's not that bad. You have to be like right up on me to see it, but like when I'm like, getting out of the shower and like I look over here, I'm just like, ugh, like it's not super terrible. Like, I don't even know if you'll be able to see it from here. I might have to get like closer. Still don't know if you'll be able to see it. But it's there. It starts like right around here. That's where it starts to get like a little bit thicker, and then up here, and then it's kind of like thick-ish through here, and then like I have more of like a peach fuzz on my back. Like, it's very thin, but it's definitely more than it ever was. Again, I don't think I'll get like super, super hairy. Doesn't seem to run in my family, but it's more than it ever was. And like, I just don't know any guys that are like, yeah, I totally want back hair and shoulder hair. And I'm one of those. Like, I don't want back or shoulder hair, but I mean, it's whatever. It's masculine and it happened. But yeah, hopefully it doesn't get like much worse, because I don't want it to, but yeah. Also, maybe because of that, I don't really know. But so, like I said, I didn't get a lot of facial acne, but oh my gosh, back and shoulder acne, it's a thing. And it kind of like, it comes and it goes. And like, sometimes it'll be like terrible. I'll look in the mirror and I'm like, wow, that is disgusting. It is so bad. And then it won't be like as bad. And I thought for the longest time it was from binding, because I wore a chest binder, which was all the way through the back area. So I thought, okay, after I have top surgery, like, it'll get more air back there, and hopefully it won't be like as bad, but it doesn't seem like that really changed much. So, and I use like, a body wash that has acne medicine in it. I don't know, but sometimes I wonder if it is from the hair. I mean, it kind of makes sense, but back and shoulder acne is like still kind of a thing, and I'm like, dang, we're like 2.5 years. Is this gonna go away? Hopefully by 3 years it's gone. So yeah, I do have chest hair, and don't know how well it shows up on camera, but oh my gosh, I love it. And it's so weird, and I've said this before, but like, I didn't even want chest hair at all. It was like not a change I wanted, and that one happened, and I'm just like, ooh, I love it. It is so sexy. I'm like, so manly. I love it. It's great. But I actually kind of wanted to go down like a little bit lower, mostly because I would like it if it like kind of helps hide the scars like a little bit, but it's kind of okay. I did trim all my body hair like 2 weeks ago, and I trimmed it a little shorter than I wanted to. So it's like, it's really, really short right now, but I like to keep it somewhat short, and I kind of just like, I like it in like a little bit of a trail. Do not really like stomach hair, which if I don't trim, it like definitely goes way too far over, and I don't really like that. But yeah, you can kind of maybe see like chest hair is like, it's mostly just like right here. I don't get like a ton where the scars are, and then kind of does go through here, branches out a little bit, but it's kind of thin through here, and then it's like thin through here. But yeah. I'm getting more hair here, which I like. Also, I'm probably gonna have to stand up for this one. So, with body fat distribution, so I think from like here up, I look real nice and masculine. And I did get hip liposuction when I had top surgery. I haven't been going to the gym like as much lately because I was working a lot. But I feel like maybe I should have gotten maybe some more taken out of like the back because I kind of think it's like it looks like I'm holding a lot right there, and I feel like that looks super feminine. And then I mean I still have like a little bit there, which like I feel like the shadow it makes it look like it's so much, but then it's like wow, it's actually really not that bad, and like that's kind of a masculine area. But yeah, as when I look in the mirror, I'm like masculine, feminine, and I hate that. And it could be that I'm more judgmental of myself because we all are, but I just am kind of like, dang, is body fat redistribution ever gonna happen? I mean, I'm gonna be 3 years and 6 months, and like, just like, I don't know, this hip area, even after getting liposuction, which I'm so glad I got because it was really feminine before. I'm just kind of like, dang, like, I don't know, is this like ever gonna look masculine? I've been working out a lot on like my arms, like my shoulders look really good and my arms look pretty good and like my chest is starting to look good. I guess maybe I should start trying to focus more on like doing some ab exercises. And I'm probably just gonna have to go like super, super low calorie to get rid of that because I think that's really gonna be the only way I'm gonna be able to maybe make that look more masculine. Otherwise, I guess I'm just gonna have a little bit of a feminine body shape for like ever. But I have seen cis men that have the same shape as me, so like it's not the end of the world, but I do kind of wish it was like a little bit more squared off. Other than that, everything below is pretty much the same. I think bottom growth is like done. I think here's the thing, I don't really look at like a lot of other guys. Like I have gotten on Reddit and like compared, and I feel like I might be a little bit more like on the smaller side, which is totally fine because I'm super dysphoric of my bottom area in general. And that's not actually a change I really wanted, and like what I have is totally fine. But yeah, I think it's done growing. I think my sex drive has finally kind of tapered. It's still high. I mean, testosterone just does that, but it's not like obnoxiously high anymore, which I'm like, thank God, because it was like, if you know, you know, and it's annoying. Like, I didn't actually really like that change. I actually didn't want that change. It was not a change I was looking forward to. I just didn't want it all the freaking time, and so finally it's kind of like at a more tolerable level. Still higher than it definitely was before, but it's better. And then, I mean, I feel like my leg hair looks exactly the same. Also getting like a little bit of feet hair, just like a little. It's not too bad, but you have to be like right up there to see it. It's again not a change I really wanted. Like, what guy wants hairy feet? Not me. Oh, I seem real gay right now too, but that's okay. I don't really care about like being feminine. I've just accepted that. Like if you want to change your personality to fit the cis norm, that's fine. But yeah, I don't know. I don't care. But yeah, anyway, I did not want feet hair. And it's only like 2. And they're blonde and you can't see them. You have to be like right up there. But I'm like, I didn't have those before and now I do. So that's a thing. And then I guess lastly, mental changes is like, still really can't cry for the most part. Like I cried about a week ago, like bawled, like just some stuff got to me and I like let it all out and it felt great. Because it is so hard to cry on testosterone. And the last time I cried before that, I feel like it was probably like 6-8 months ago. I don't know, it was on the last episode of 13 Reasons Why. I cried on the last episode. I won't spoil anything if you haven't seen it. Plus, I don't remember everything that happened in that series. But I know I really enjoyed the series and the last episode made me cry. And it's very hard to cry now, and sometimes it's frustrating because you like. I think that's why guys are like known for being like angry because it's like I want to let my emotions out. And I used to be a very emotional person before testosterone. Like I cried a lot, like at least once a week, maybe sometimes more. And now it's like maybe twice a year, but sometimes you want to cry and you can't. So I don't know. I just think I process things differently. I definitely finally feel like way more confident and things like that, but yeah, it's still like really hard to cry. So those are like, I guess all of the changes from start to 2.5 years, and then most of them are from like 2 to 2.5 years. So like I said, most of them sound kind of negative. I really I still am super happy that I'm on testosterone. I'm happy with my changes, but yeah, like a lot of the changes, like if they didn't happen, it wouldn't have been the end of the world, but you know, it's whatever. So anyway, thanks for watching this video. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below, and I will see you guys later.